Okay, setting up a shopping cart. Before we get started and start getting into the details of which shopping cart you should use and the benefits to those, you have to understand the role of the shopping cart, because not all of you are going to need a shopping cart solution for your site. If you are planning on selling a product, like an informational product, one-to-one, where there's only maybe 3 different products in your lineup, or even just one product, and the customer, when they check out, they can just click on that one button, and you want them to be able to make that payment, whether it's for $97, $197, $1,997, whatever it is. That's one product sale. You really won't need a shopping cart up front, because you'll be able to go into PayPal, go into Google Checkout, create a button, an order button, that says when they click this button, it's going to charge for $97. Where it's going to send them to a page where it's going to, it'll review the order and tell them they're ordering this product for $97, ask them for their personal information, their credit card information, and process the payment and send the $97 to my PayPal account. Or in Google Checkout's case, it'll charge them and then send it to your bank account. All right. That's just a one product sale. Now, the shopping cart, just like a shopping cart in a real store, if you're walking through a store and you're taking things off the shelf through a grocery store, you're putting the butter in your cart, you're putting all of the, the eggs and the milk, and when you get to the register goes through, the clerk goes through and adds the items up and checks them out for you. Okay? That's what an online shopping cart does. If you have a store, if you have a site where you need to have multiple items with different prices and sales and coupon codes, if you had a golf store, or say a fitness or yoga store, some type of retail establishment online where you have different items they can purchase, yoga mats, stretchy bands, yoga DVDs, and the customer wants to get all 3 of those, you don't want the customer to have to go click 3 individual buttons to buy 3 products. You want them to be able to click one of these, add them all to my cart, and then they can just click on checkout and pay for it all at once. Okay? That's what the shopping cart does for you. In addition to that, it has a whole slew of benefits and additional features that you can do, like one-time promotions. You could have coupon codes. So if someone goes to their cart and their total is $100, and you give them a code called First Time Golfer, they can type in the code, the promo code. I'm sure you've seen promo codes online, but they can type in First Time Golfer, and then now their order becomes $70 because the promotional code took off $30 off of their order. So carts allow you to do that kind of stuff as well. Choosing the cart, not enough emphasis is put on choosing the right cart, because the cart is the last hope. It's the last spot before a customer goes from not trusting you to trusting you. Okay, then now they decided to buy, but it's the last trigger that they can back out on before they decide to pull it and say, I'm not going to make this purchase. And so many people set their carts up wrong, and they lose sales at the cart. People abandon, they see the items in there, they look at the price again, and they decide not to buy. All right. By having your cart set up with a reputable company and done the right way, you can just about double sales, or lose that just the same amount of sales. So sometimes carts can make and break your whole online profit funnel. Usually, if a customer's at a cart, customer has they're viewing their cart and they back out, it's usually because they couldn't find the pricing for a product that they were looking for easily, or it was too tricky. It seemed like there was too much for them to fill out. The process seemed too long, or the cart just loaded so damn slow. I've done that myself, where I was at a site, I was about to purchase some from really nice clubs, and the cart loaded so slow it made me feel iffy about the company. Like, what's up with this thing? Maybe it wasn't meant to be. I shouldn't be buying from them. Yeah, I'll just go to Dick's Sporting Goods down the street. And that's what happened. And that happens every day, every minute, with people who don't have carts set up properly. So it's critical to choose a reputable cart, a cart that integrates with your website, and a cart that's going to allow you to get the maximum number of sales and people who are actually going to go through and complete the purchase. Now, since we talked about setting up your site on a WordPress platform, there's a great shopping cart option available called WP Sales Buddy. All right, and it's at WPSalesBuddy.com. Product subscription management plugin for WordPress. Okay, so come here and check out all the options that they have. It's plugin ready. You remember the benefit of WordPress is that we have so many plugins. Well, this is one of them. so that you can just go and you don't have to do any fancy script customizations or installs. The plugin will do it for you. It has customer management, has subscription management, it has a product sales log, the product sales page, details purchases that are made by each customer, including the transaction info, the referral URL, so you can see how they found your site. Download management, content protection. So when someone buys, they're not passing your download links around. They are getting their own exclusive download link that they can make sure they get their product from. Teaser content and many, many more features. So I strongly recommend coming here if you're going to use the WordPress platform like we recommended, and check out WP Sales Buddy. Now, for a traditional online shopping cart that's not on a WordPress platform that you may want to use for some of the other e-commerce sites, we strongly recommend One Shopping Cart. And you can find the best deal on One Shopping Cart right now at www.fastersmarterbetter.com/cart. And that cart will integrate with any of the services that we mentioned before. The PayPal compatible. They have the coupon coding system. They have built-in autoresponders that we talked about earlier, and just a slew of other things. So go ahead and check that out, and I guarantee you'll be able to find your solution between one of those two. Now, the difference being with the traditional cart, there's added features like the ability to maintain products. Say you want to wipe out all the old products that you're no longer supporting and bring in new products, you can do that. All your customer information is stored with both of these. You can track your inventory. You can set up sort of like a cost versus risk analysis and see what you're spending versus the conversions that are happening. But overall, the key thing that we touched on earlier is compatibility. You want to make sure that if you're using your bank, like I said, your offline bank account, your regular bank account that you bank with, that you have a relationship with, 99% of the time they'll be compatible with One Shopping Cart and an authorized.net type of hookup. So it'll be three components to that system. It'll be your bank, authorized.net, and One Shopping Cart as your cart. Okay. Those three together usually work, unless you have your bank has a unique setup, and you just want to check with them and make sure that it all works together. But that is the number one thing to look for, is the compatibility, because all the other bells and whistles that you need are within that system. All in all, the shopping cart should be seamlessly blended into the buying experience. You don't want it to be a hiccup. Okay, just keep in mind that the shopping cart is the last stop. As if a customer was seeing a salesperson at a checkout line. This is the last stop. So you want to make sure that you have plenty of payment options. You want to make sure that everything loads quickly, that it's clean. And if there's anything that you can, make sure that there's nothing there that can put a hiccup in the sale. All right. Whether you go with these two solutions or whether you go with your own shopping cart solution that your bank may provide or something like that, you just want to make sure that it's not losing you sales. Okay, and because some people go about the shopping carts the wrong way, like I said, and they just add too much, and it overwhelms the customer. But you do want to have lots of payment options, plenty of payment options there. It wouldn't hurt to have the credit card logo with the PayPal logo, with the Google Checkout logo.